So today's topic of discussion is we are going to be evaluating functions algebraically. It's really easy. It looks way more complicated than it is. You see this? Here I've given you a function, okay? And then here's the question. In other words, here's the equation and here's the question. Take a look. What did I replace? What is 3 subbed in for? Good. So that's all you do. You sub out x and you sub in 3. That's it. That's all you do. Let's see. Let's see if we could do this in our heads without our calculators. Ooh. 3 squared is how much? 9.
So we're not done?
9 plus 3 plus 2. How much is 9 plus 3 plus 2? Ooh, so hold on one second. Let me just move this down a little bit. Okay? So finally, at the end of the day, we say f at 3. That's what that means. F at 3 equals 14. That's our final answer. That's it. That's all you do. How easy. College math. The only thing that gets more complicated is you got to sub in weird numbers. Instead of whole numbers, let's sub in a fraction, right? How much is f at 5 worth? So let's see. What we're going to do is anywhere you see an x, you sub in 0.5. This we actually might need our calculators for. So let's see. So if you plug it in, look what you get. You just get 2.75. And so we say f at 0.5 is 2.75. Carly, you did a wonderful job. Thank you for putting your work up on the board. Let's talk about why you could have gotten a different answer. Check it out. If you enter it in the way Carly's entered it in, you get this. Perfect. Now, if you enter it in without parentheses, because some people think that that's annoying, look what answer you get. Whoops. You get 0. Which is the answer. Okay. So let's go back to what it is we were talking about before. So look, in the top one on the calculator, first you get the -1 squared. What's -1 times -1? -1 times -1 is +1. All right? But in the second scenario, do you see how it's like -1 squared? Do you remember order of operations? PEMDAS?
Oh, yeah.
Exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. You see, because there's no parentheses on this one, it squares the 1 first and then multiplies it by a negative. It does things all out of whack. So using parentheses is extremely important and extremely valuable. So here we go. We're going to practice a little bit on our own for a second or two. And then we're going to kind of have people come up to the board and put their answers up, see if we get them right. So let's go back through. We got some people to come up to the board and put their answers and their work up on the board. And let's see if they're correct. What about you guys? You guys out in the audience, out in the class. Did you get the same answers as these guys? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, number 2. The only adjustment that I would make to number 2 is that the final end, instead of saying g at x, we got to say g at 1.4 because it means something very particular. G at 1.4 equals Negative 7.92. I agree with that one. And then how about the last one? Is that one right?
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. New kind of problem. New kind of problem. Let's read through it. Let's read through it. So, given f of x, given some equation, some function, f of x equals 4 minus 0.5x, find x such that f of x equals 1. Is all of this f of x business confusing you?
No, you just gotta plug in the X somewhere, but it's gonna equal 1.
Yeah, look, take a look. Have you ever heard of something called substitution? Okay. Okay, what do you think you're going to substitute and where? Let's take a look. Do you see this problem right here? Look at where the number is. It's not subbed in for x this time. In the other problems, let's give a clear example. These were the original notes. You see, in the other problems, I gave you some original equation, and then inside the x spot, I had subbed a number. But now let's take a look at the problem that you're faced with. Is a number subbed in for x? No. Take a look. This quantity f of x equals this number. So sub it in right here. How much is f of x worth? F of x equals 1. So we say 1 equals 4 minus 0.5x. Do you see that? That's okay. Do me a favor, just walk through it. Walk through it with me this once, and then I'll show you what the other version looks like. What do you do first? How do you solve for x? Yeah, very nice. We're going to subtract 4 from each side. You get 3 equals negative 0.5x. How do you get x by itself? Divide by negative 0.5. Very nice. Very nice. And what do you get? This? Oh, you're right. 1 minus negative 4 is negative 3. Sorry about that. What's negative 3 divided by negative 0.5? No, just... Yeah, very nice. No, just 6. Done? So this is the new thing that we learned. Let's compare it to the old one that you learned today. Okay? Suppose you are given f of x equals 4 minus 0.5x. Find f at 1. How would you figure that out? Where are you going to sub the 1 in for? Good. So there's two situations. F at 1 equals 4 minus 0.5 times 1. How much is that? Can somebody do that in their calculator and tell me how much it is? And then we'll be done. We could pack up our calculators, put them back on the wall. What do you think? I bet I can get it before you can. It's 3.5. That's it.